Welcome to Storm Riders Wheels with your host, Master Luke.
Hey guys, it's Luke and welcome back to part 3 of the road trip for Hot Wheels. As you can see, we're at Lofty Pursuits and she is mixing the coloring for the candy she's making, and she's getting all the water out of the food coloring so it's not sticky in the end product. Now she's doing green. She's adding white so it's a little bit brighter. So she's stirring it so the water evaporates quicker. And all these colors are going to be combined to the end product is going to be a rose. So let's go ahead and walk over here while she waits for the candy to dry up a little bit.
They have candy canes and lollipops. These candy canes, these candy canes, they have to, this one, they have to make the see-through and then put a lot of air bubbles in it to make it white. Here's the full one. Okay, she's back over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go look. Okay, so she's back over there, so you want to go ahead and take a look at what she's doing?
Sure.
She's checking to see if the candy is hard enough. And now that it's hard enough, she's going to get all the candy off the metal bars. And then she's going to cut off the metal bars. And the top of the candy is still super hot, so she cannot touch that. But she picks up the bottom part of it and dumps out all the candy to let all of it harden. She also has to separate all the colors so they don't mix and make a black. And she puts the harden on top, so the harden is the same temperature as the candy that's still soft. Now she's pouring out the red. And whenever I watch their videos, I always think that's kind of satisfying how it hardens really quickly, and then they pick it back up again and it's liquid already. Now she's doing the see-through, which can be turned into white. She picks it up as a solid and somehow it just turns into a liquid. And now she has to use her glove so she can pick it all up and move it. And right now the metal table is the cooling table and she's moving all of it over to the heating table. And here she starts to make all the colors she will need. She already made the green the correct color, and the red, half of it's the correct color, but she also has to make the red one more shade of red. Okay, so she's getting it all kneaded out so it's all fresh and not all hard. And then she's gonna cut it into proportions so she knows how big each petal is gonna be. And you'll notice that in a minute, but it's gonna make a lighter color to the candy, and you'll notice it after she brings it back to the table. It's actually adding air to the candy, and the light is reflecting off of it and making it lighter. As you can see here, she's pulling it on the hook, and if you watch his videos, he says in his videos that the hook is over 100 years old. And now, as you can see here, as she brings it closer to the original red, it is way brighter than it originally was. And now she's flattening out for the petals. And now she's gonna make the 2 leaves and the stem. So she's gonna cut it into thirds for the green. And she's pulling it so it's long enough for all 3. She's gonna cut them about the same length. And here she goes, starting to make the petals. And the honey looking see-through stuff is gonna end up being the case for the rose. So it's kind of like the air surrounding the rose.
Where's that at?
Up to the right.
Oh, check it
Stop
out.
rolling, stop rolling. I'm rolling. Can we still stretch it a little longer?
And it's awesome that they have their silver play button already.
You don't need to be really big.
We'll get a closer shot of it.
Yeah, a little longer.
Yeah.
100,000.
200,000
Yeah,
subscribers.
there you go.
But you
We're
have
almost
to,
at
you have to
300,000.
have,
Like
300?
290.
Now she's rolling it to make it look like a
you have
rose.
to have 200 or 100,000 to get the silver.
And you'll see her rolling it every once in a while so it doesn't fall flat.
100,000 for the.
Because if it falls flat, then she'll have to start all the way over
Where do you get the
again.
gold?
I think
million.
It's
A million?
Yeah.
And the crystal is 10 million.
I just saw it for the first time yesterday, I think it was, but it looks like it's been common fast.
It has. We had a couple of viral videos. We got 30,000 in the last 2 weeks.
So he's got what,
160.
160, and last week he had 130, so it's growing a little bit.
You got 30 in the last week?
Yep.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, these seem to get a little bit more sensitive to
This is going to be the next half of the
You want
petals.
to cool it down if it's too hot. What temperature is the table at?
That's going to be a lot of the petals. She's going to cut it into proportions, and that's going to be the wrapping for the first petals. And it also kind of looks like a hot dog with a pink bun. And she's pulling it so they're all the same length. And they also apply water because water is basically the glue for making hard candies. And she's rolling it so it doesn't fall flat. She's putting the rose petals all the way around it. And he's about to roll it for her so she can go ahead and make the leaves and the stem. And the machine over to the right rolls it so it can make all the short and long lines so they can cut it. And she is rolling out all the see-through honey-like material. He's walking us through it a little bit, so let's listen to what he has to
I
say.
concentrate on the hands in the videos.
Right.
I basically violate everything YouTube tells you to do.
Really?
Oh yeah, they tell you should concentrate on faces, they should be talking faces, people talking constantly, high action music, never over 3 minutes for a video. My videos are rarely under 10 minutes. I'm always, here, it's a little thinner for you. My videos are rarely over 3 minutes, under 10 minutes. I don't use high-paced music, I use slow music if anything. I use jazz and swing and no rock. I'm talking constantly, but the candy is put the third line right there. Keep them tight together for this particular one, because we're going to put that on the side that has no petals. Does that make sense?
He's putting in petals now.
Well, the petals are already in here. They're putting in the leaves now. Ready? Oh, that would be. I'm going to
Yeah, that'd be the
this
design
side
on it.
right here.
Look at that.
What is this going to turn out to be?
A rose.
He keeps on rolling it so it gets the even size
Roll
and shape. and she keeps on flipping it over, so she rubs it all over the same. And now she's getting the side off where it doesn't look good. And she holds it up so it can make the strips. And it's also making the big stick longer. Now she's rolling off the unicorn dropping, is what he calls
I
it.
had a firm feeling that in my videos, Candy's the star, not me.
Gotcha.
And she's rolling off the unicorn dropping, is what he calls it. So that's the part that doesn't look good. So if you cut it up, it doesn't really look great. So they normally just sell it or get rid of it. We actually bought this exact one. And he's rolling it so it doesn't go flat. And he's checking it to see if it's hard enough yet. Now she's gonna take it over to the machine so it can roll it all out into small strips. She's pulling it so she can make it all even. And you can see that knot there. She's not going to use any of those knots, and she also uses that spot to check and see if the rose looks good. And now the rest of it is going to be knot free and nice looking. So we're gonna go ahead and speed this up. It gets really big to really small. And it's all gear powered. We also do birthday parties and different types of parties at Lofty Pursuits. So if you're in Tallahassee, this is a great place to go. She's getting down to the last bit of the unicorn dropping, and she continues to roll all of these small ones out. Even though they're pretty hard already, she continues to roll them. And now she's cutting them into smaller pieces so she can chop them all up. And these aren't chopped by a machine, they do it by hand. They go really fast with this. And on his videos, he says that they get up to 8,000 candies.
All right, look at this.
And they pass it out. If you're already in the
It's a
store
rose.
whenever she finishes, then she passes it all out to everybody. And you get to try it. And we got one right here. Let's take a good look at it. Here's a different angle of it.
Look at there.
And it also really looks like a rose. And it's crazy how this big old blob turns into this beautiful rose. And she sealed a bag for us. And we're gonna buy it. And she actually didn't close it, so it's actually bigger, or a lot more candy. And he gave us a box for the bottles. It has a Lofty Pursuit sticker on the side. That's a unicorn dropping. It's really big. And we're gonna take this home. And now she's cutting up all the little bits of candy. And this is what she's gonna be doing for the rest of the time. And this is some of the other merchandise they have in the store. At this point, my sister kills me. That's Lofty Pursuits.
We just got done at Lofty Pursuits, and now we're gonna eat at Momo's Pizza.
Yes, that's huge.
Slice of cheesy bread. Look at this pizza. This is just one of the slices. Whenever you walk into the door, they have a sign that says slices as big as your head, and they mean it.
Turn right onto Mahan Drive.
Yeah.
He does stupid stuff.
But people know who he is, right?
Yeah.
Like he
Now
puts
they do.
on the bat mask.
Yeah. That's like all his videos.
He goes places in it, right?
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto North Magnolia Drive.
I hope this is where I was supposed to turn right.
It says turn left.
It said turn
8.9
right a minute
miles.
ago.
This is Mahan. I think there's multiple ways you can get there.
Who's that, Mahan?
That's Mahan. Now we're going to.
Owie, you just hurt my lawn.
Oh, you hurt my Han. Are we going the right way?
I don't know.
Well, Siri, tell us, where are we going? She's not said anything in 30 seconds at
It's probably
least.
because you're in the video.
I'm starting to feel delayed.
Hey, Amber and Dad, listen.
That was
Okie
stupid.
diddly day okie dokie.
Okie dokie diddly day okie dokie.
Yeah, that's probably a copyrighted term. We're gonna have to like shout out his YouTube channel now.
You're not gonna put the voice in it, are you?
The Voice?
No,
Like the TV
our
show?
voice.
Turn left onto North Magnolia
Turn
Drive.
left on North Magnolia. She talked finally. You probably have to copyright Siri's voice, like being in your video. You think? Siri, can you shut up for a little while so we don't have to
In
copyright?
3/4 of a mile, turn left onto Appalachian Parkway.
Okay, so she's telling us where to turn before we even turn.
She said turn left on Magnolia.
And then she said turn left on Appalachian.
Oh,
She's telling us before we even turn.
I'm confused.
What are you doing?
Who?
People, they were about to fly.
Are you scared? What are you doing? Okay, there's the Tallahassee Elk Lodge. There's the Ford dealership. All right, we should be getting
I
close.
think I need to get over, don't I?
Don't
I?
It doesn't say what to do. Siri, speak up.
Get off the stupid video.
Me?
No.
Get off the stupid video. Ow! It's a gate station. It's a red light.
You're not funny, Dad.
It's an amber alert. It's a green light. Let's go. Gas, $2.46.
You sound stupid.
You're stupid.
You sound stupid.
Krispy Kreme. You know what I mean?
Luke, turn that off. Oh my gosh.
Are people crazy?
You are stupid.
What is wrong with you?
Flick
You
them off
can't
for
drive.
me.
Okay, we're trying to find a Toys R Us. We did
It's
find
so
a
hot.
mattress one, a Starbucks,
There's a star.
and a Smash Burger.
Smash burger.
Smash Burger? What's a Smash Burger?
Where are we going? It looks like we're about to go on the expressway.
A Walgreens.
No, this is a turn.
Turn left onto
Turn right, get in the
Appalachian
right lane
Parkway.
then.
No, I'm supposed to.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Ross. Do y'all realize there is a Dollar Tree over there? Go to Dollar Tree. Go to Walgreens. Go to Toys R Us. CVS Pharmacy. Walgreens. Toys R Us.
CVS.
Which one? Make up your mind fast.
Don't you? Walgreens.
All right.
No, he got 24K likes and 510,000 views.
Yeah, that's nothing.
No.
I mean, goodness, he only got 500,000 views
That's
on his
Governor Square Mall.
Governor Square. All right, look. Governor Square Mall. Can't even even focus.
What am I? Don't do
All right.
that.
Where are we going?
No, but Toys R Us.
Toys R Us. We're still looking for Toys R Us. Welcome to Moe's.
Welcome to Mo. Oh, I'm about to pass it.
She's about to pass it.
But I
You
don't-
just passed Toys
I
R
know,
Us?
I did.
Arrive at Toys R Us.
Turn. Good. See, she passes Toys R Us. We're trying to go to Toys R Us. She passes it.
Every
Really?
Oh, I think I have to go back out.
No, you don't. You're good.
I'm sweating.
See?
Yo, mama's good.
This girl can't drive. Drives better than her mom, though.
Why are they backing up?
Okay, this parking lot goes one way, forward. Or babies, Toys R Us.
Babies.
To check out some Hot Wheels.
Babies.
She's a dummy. You ever had one of those dummies? They're called ventriloquists.
Who said that dummy isn't that cool?
You can't control that dummy.
Come on, neighbor.
You're an uncontrollable dummy.
How was AI? Mario.
How much is the AI?
$30. That's so cool. Something for me and Matt.
Thank you for watching Storm Riders Wheels. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell.